Star Wars The Champions is back. No Chris Hamill to my left. I've upgraded to John Babb for the quarter-final.
Yes, I'm excited to be here, mate. To celebrate, I've got my beard at maximum thickness.
What an appalling thing to say. And speaking of appalling things, we go over to Chris Hamill, who's taking your spot as referee. How do you feel about that?
That was seamless, Pato. I'm
Thank
very
you.
impressed.
You're
that
welcome.
Was verging on professional.
Segways.
Yeah, not quite as appalling as your manners, though, eh, Pat? Didn't your mother teach you any? Anyway, moving on. Henrique Martins has asked, who is the top English appearance maker in the Champions League? This one's for you, you miserable Dutch.
Oh, English.
Yep, that's a question that there's been.
Safe to roll like Christian Vieri, which is always my backup answer.
Yeah, I don't think it is Christian Vieri, this one.
In this case.
Do you remember that time he posed with a little tiger cub? I think he was naked. It was weird.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the question. Obviously, you're thinking of Scholes, you're thinking of Terry, Lampard, Scott Sinclair, among others.
Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, young Wayne Rooney. I believe.
Teddy
I
Sheringham.
say I believe. I've got no idea. I'm going to go ahead and say. I'm going to say Paul Scholes.
Oh! I'm in trouble.
Ooh.
I'm in trouble. If I don't beat him in this round, it's game over.
I have lost this round every time I can remember playing it. Like Chris beat
Every time I can remember.
Every time I can remember. Sounds like Michael Caine, where he's just like Master.
Oh, John Babb, the talking owl. First question for you comes from Alex Fassbinder, and it is, which team has received the most red cards in the Premier League at the start of this season, Babb? This season, not 96.
What?
What team?
Which team has the most red cards this season?
You're as deaf as a bat.
Wow.
You're a big fan of modern football.
I love football.
You watch all the new
Dybala,
games.
Bernardo Silva, David Silva. All players currently playing the game. But what is the answer to this question?
I reckon.
Schneiderlin's been sent off. He's Everton. Mane's been sent off. He's Liverpool.
Yep.
Who else has been sent off? I was going to say Everton.
Gone ahead and said Everton.
Who is it? Chelsea. Oh, come on.
Chelsea.
You can't expect me to watch the game.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's a
You
bridge
know.
too far for John Babb.
Next question for you, Pato, comes from M. Alvin. Not sure if he's a chipmunk or not. Who was the last Spanish team to finish in the top two that wasn't Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid? Yes, did have to look at my sheet. Get over it.
Well, there are obviously a few contenders here.
Sevilla. You're getting the easy ones.
Them. Valencia, Deportivo La Coruña.
Big names.
Other team.
Malaga.
Cheers, Jeff.
An excellent shout. Villarreal.
All teams.
I think the obvious answer is Valencia, but that makes me suspicious. However,
How many has he got to get?
what?
What's the question? What am I doing here?
He's out of his mind. The old man has finally lost it.
I'm going to go ahead and say Valencia. Son of a bitch.
Villarreal.
Come on.
Mother.
Come on. Yellow Submarine.
They're a club.
Names.
I named that club. How dare you?
To level matters then, John Babb, a question from our friend Spillop. He's asked, apart from Christian Eriksen, aka Dave Jackson, who is the joint all-time Premier League scorer that's Danish?
Oh, he's got this.
It's got to be Bentner.
Oh! No!
Come on!
Oh.
Get in. He's quite recent as well.
Next question is f***ing insane, and it's from Scorpio. One episode of The Simpsons that is. If you know, you know. And he's asked, who's the only player who's scored in a UEFA Cup final and then a Champions League final the year after? Madness.
Tough one, that, isn't it?
My instinct says somebody from that Porto team who won under Mourinho.
I think maybe you're onto something.
Were they the ones who beat Celtic in the UEFA Cup final? I know Deco scored in that final. Can't remember who the other guy was.
Close, but no.
Are you having a conversation?
No. This is how I talk to my cat.
Have you ruled out Jordi Cruyff?
I haven't ruled him out, but it's always good to rule him out. I've narrowed my answer down from all the players in the world to all the players in the world minus one. So that's good.
Progress.
I know, I'm going to say Deco is the best answer I've got.
Had the team.
Is it Mario Jardel or someone?
Dimitri Alenishev.
Yep.
Wow.
Don't know who that is. It was the right team.
Wow.
Half a point.
Thank you,
Hey.
McCubbin.
Cheers, McCubs. You niche.
Who'd have thought it, John Bab? You have a chance to win the round. Concentrate now, you hairy. This question comes from Eslam Moman, and he's asked, who are the only team Real Madrid failed to beat in last season's triumphant Champions League campaign? Think about it.
Of course, last season, knowledge. What is the point? What is the point?
I really want you to pull this out of the bag as well now, because it will actually be amazing. Be amazing television.
Is it a Romanian club?
Wait, what?
Are you thinking of Cluj?
Thanks. Keep listening. Who else are you thinking?
You know, Leeds, they were good, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were good.
Paul
once upon a
Robertson,
time,
he was
yeah.
did a great job. I haven't got it. I'm going to say Cluj.
Oh, a shout of what from behind the camera?
Goes without saying, that is incorrect.
Ah, it's a shame that.
Borussia Dortmund.
Wouldn't have got that in a million years.
Okay, so it's a draw at the end of the first round, but we don't finish it there. We go on to sudden death, and we've got our buzzers at the ready. Babby, you
It's
ready?
all or nothing.
Yeah, tension.
Danger. High voltage.
Shock! Neither of you can finish, said both of your girlfriends. Anyway, to win in extra time, the question is, who was the first midfielder to score 100 Premier League goals? Bab, this is bang up your street, you old, decrepit mummy.
Frank Lampard?
Ooh, take my time now.
I just said that and didn't think.
Midfielder with 100 league goals. How long do I have?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. That's a lot of time.
5, 4, 3,
He's got a text.
It's not the answer.
Did someone just text
It's not
Chris?
the answer.
2.
Is it Ryan Giggs?
Incorrect.
Oh, thank God.
How have you not got that? Matt Latisse.
Oh, Lettice.
Arguably like an advanced forward. Oh, Pato! Shit, bro! It's 0-0 as we head into hot potato. Excited?
Oh, couldn't be more.
Loves potatoes. Mashed.
Oh, hot potato. John Bab, loud noises. First question's from Antonio Giusti. Yeah, not Italian. Anyway, moving on. Name every Premier League club's current record signing in financial terms. Cheddar.
Commence.
Pogba.
Ding,
De Bruyne.
ding,
Michael Owen.
ding,
Yes.
Fernando Torres. Alexandre Lacazette.
ding.
Getting tough now.
Yeah, that's the point.
Sigurdsson.
Yeah, ding,
Morata.
ding.
Salah. No. Mane.
No.
Come on. Kyle Walker. No.
Oh.
Poor.
Ooh.
Michael Owen though.
Shock Pato Van Grumpy takes the initiative, but to pull yourself level, Bab, can you tell me, and Pato, because that's how hot potato works, who are Bayern Munich's 10 record signings? Go, press the thing.
Oh, why don't you just go yourself? Off you go, Pato.
Tolisso.
Ding.
Lewandowski on a free.
Stupid.
Goetze.
Ding,
Get in there.
Hummels.
ding. Come on, Bab.
Karsten Janker. Yeah,
Good.
pull that one out. Cruz.
Yo, Jan.
What? Dybala. Made him up. Robin. Ribery. Whoa. Boateng. I don't know, who's the goalkeeper?
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
He's good, isn't he?
Hey!
How did I get here?
So I've won the second round. First round ended in a draw. So going into this round, Bab needs a win to tie it
I
up.
need a win, and some might say a miracle. I played with this dude, and then there's another dude that I've not heard of. Who am I? I've got no idea.
Christian Vieri.
Let's move on.
Could be
Let's
right.
hope it's Christian Vieri. 3
Batistuzza.
times in a row.
We'll find out.
Anichebe.
Come on, Bab. You can do this. I believe in you. I already know the result, but still, enthusiasm. And the round is, who am I? And the first question comes from George Amos. And for 3 points, he's asked, going to read it from the sheet. I have played for 12 clubs during my career, including Bristol City, Newcastle United, and Fulham. And guys, remember to get some more questions in for general knowledge, because we have a lot of Who Am I submissions.
I'm going to take a punt. Lauren Robert.
Correct.
Great shout. I enjoyed that shout.
Thank you.
Paul Konchesky.
Correct.
No
Oh, for 2 points, here's a tasty clue for you. I've spent my entire career in the British Isles, scoring over 200 goals, but I only made 15 caps for England, scoring 1. Bit sad, isn't it?
I feel like this is within my wheelhouse.
Is it Leslie Ferdinand?
That is incorrect.
No.
I'm going to take another punt. Kieran Dyer.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
You think Kieran Dyer got over 200 goals?
That's a good point.
Fair point.
I was working on the England cap thing, so got to consider all the information at all times.
What a poor showing from you, gentlemen. But for 1 point, we have. I'm the Premier League's 3rd highest scorer, and I've played for both the Manchester clubs. Go.
Andy Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, huge 1 point. All to play for.
Second Who Am I comes from Anton. No second name, he's like Madonna. Just the one. And for 3 points, I have played with Ciro Immobile, Miroslav Klose and Joshua King. What's he doing in there?
Is that the end of the clue?
Ravel Morrison. Oh, come on. That was a shout that made sense.
I don't know.
Incorrect.
Move on.
For 2 points, I joined my current club in 2012 and in 189 games, got that right, I've scored 89 goals and I'm always injured.
King. Klose. Immobile.
King, man. Who does King play for?
He plays for Bournemouth.
Thought so. He's in my fantasy team.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's there. I am joint top, actually, of our little...
Yeah, you, me and
league.
Joe. What a pile up.
5 seconds, both.
5 years at this club.
4, 3, 2.
Yes.
Christian Vieri.
That is incorrect.
Oh, 1 point up for grabs. Huge final question.
Come on!
Come on.
For 1 point, I have played in the Champions League final for Borussia Dortmund, which I freaking lost.
That's a big clue for you, that, Pat. So I'm going to let you rush in. Let you rush in and I'll pick up the scraps.
Uh-oh, tactical error.
Oh,
You've got it.
is it Marco Reus?
It is.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I think Chris actually mouthed the answer behind the camera and I thought he was trolling me to make me look like I'm more of an idiot than I already am. It turns out I am more of an idiot than I already am.
Has he just been trying to throw this the whole time? If you win the round...
Okay, so basically I've
we'll-
got 2 clues to get this and still be in there with a shout.
Yeah, if you win the round, we'll mud wrestle for the victory.
Now that's something everyone likes.
It's not looking good for you, is it, Bab? So, probably see you in the semis, Pato, if I beat Alex Emery. For 3 points from Zachary Tobler. Not Toblerone, as I was going to read that. I have played with Mario Mandzukic, Michael Essien and Fabio Cannavaro.
Pjanic.
Incorrect.
Played at Leon, didn't he?
10 seconds.
Such confidence. 10 seconds? Help me out, man.
That's a bit rough. We're
Bloody
having a
hell.
conversation.
You can just buzz in and then you start the clock. So that's just sabotage
Not
then.
using your 10 seconds wisely.
I don't care.
I didn't actually think
I'm
about that.
just going to pick, I don't know, Perlo.
Incorrect.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
2 points. I played in the 2014 World Cup semi-final between the Netherlands and Argentina. But for which side? You decide.
Who do you play with? Mandzukic.
What?
Cannavaro.
I've got in for it. This is it now to stay in the game.
Come on.
Van Bommel. Awkward.
Robin.
Should have been more patient, really.
Hooray!
Oh!
Well, I'm glad we didn't have to
Well,
wrestle.
I got one question right.
But
So,
that will live in glory, that
Yeah.
question.
I think if you actually look back through my entire performance, I probably got about 2 questions right the whole time. I was relying on the ineptitude of my opponents.
So the thickness of Bab's beard could not help him. I've procured a
Just
semi
shave
for
it off.
myself.
Tune in for that next week.
Yeah, you actually should do
I'm
that.
not going to do it live on camera.
Oh,
That'd
shame.
be weird.
Disgusting. What should they do after this, Bab?
Probably watch more Star Wars. That's what you normally say, isn't it?
Yep.
Or, go outside, get some sunshine. Say,
Stay safe, kids.
what?